Tasha. Oh, yes. Let's see. Hey everyone, how's it going? Boomslang here. Welcome to the channel. So, we are still sorting cards. Yes, we are. Let's switch cameras real quick. And there we go. And you get to see my ugly mug. Let's unmirror everything. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so there we are. Anyway, welcome to the channel, guys. We're doing more sorts. We did get, we put a little dent into the little boxes yesterday. I did a couple after the stream just to get things going. Oh, a yellow top loader right up Mr. Airtime's alleyway there. So anywho, yeah. So let's get to the cards. Enough about me and about what's going on. Let's see. I'm going to just type in welcome. If anyone out there in viewership land wants to come on and chit chat or whatever, show some cards, I'm down for it. I don't care. I'm easy, you know. So let's switch the camera and yeah, look at some cards. Look at some. So there we go. And we was sorting this box here yesterday. And it's Bowman Heritage from, I don't know, like 2000, 2001, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. What's it say on the back of Mr. Gonzalez here? 2002. So this makes it like 2003. And you know what? The box was right. 2003 Heritage. So there we go. So let's continue on with that. These cards are in really good shape. I mean, pristine shape. And look, Mr. Airtime, look, I found a urine stained top loader in this box. It looks like there might be a couple more. So let's just keep on keeping on. Basically, what we're going through, we're going to pick out all the bigger names, like the Vladdy Daddy here. Well, Vladdy Daddy, he's going to go in the box. There's the back of this, by the way. So Vladdy Daddy goes in that box. I do pick out two of these Asian players to just, you know, add. Don't know who Jody Garut is. Groot, Ray Durham, Mark Teixeira, Hanky Blaylock, Jerry Hairston Jr., Arubo Durazo, Frank Catalanado, Jorge Jones. Did he get in trouble for something? I don't know. Bobby Abreu, Michael Hampton, Zach Day in the nighttime, Joel Pinheiro. If he owns family's tied to Pinheiro Breads. I don't know. Brett Myers, Oh, there's the big hurt choking up on the bat. You can't hit a homer like that. You got to worry about the launch angle and everything. Come on, Frank. Jeez Louise, the big hurt. Putting a hurt on that bat, he's choking the crap out of it. Abraham Ramirez, Paul LaDuca, Brian Giles, Jose Cruz Jr., Derek Low Can You Go? How low can you go? That's right. That's right. How low can you go? Look, another Mark Burley card. Mark Burley. Oh, we got the Jeter in the house. Jeter. Cannot complain about the DJ man, number 95. Very nice. Brett Boone, Tony Batista, Sean Casey, Eric Hensky, Larry Walker, Texas Ranger, Albert Pujols, the Pujos. Renelle Viz Hernandez, whatever. Yeah. Vernon Wells, Kerry the Woodman. How about some Lance Berkman? All right. We're moving on. And we got to put the camera down so I can see the chat. If there's any chitter chatter going on. Wasn't a whole lot yesterday, but we have Steve Griffith in the house. Hello, good sir. How are you? Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hey, if you don't mind, hit that thumbs up button. Man, that'll get this out to the YouTube algorithm. And maybe one more person might join us. Oh, Cha-ching. Just after I move everything down into the garage. Well, not everything, but it's okay. It's in the garage. But the cards are upstairs. What did I sell? The 2003 Diamond Kings number 24, Jim Thome. Let's see, Jimmy Thome, real quick. All right, say the Thome card. There it is, the Jim Thome card just sold. Oh, wow. It sold for $2. Well, that's weird price, but whatever. $2. That means I get like 50 cents out of it. Thank you, eBay. Thank you very much. All right, Lance Berkman. Billy Mueller. Hey, look at Bartolo. He looks a little skinny. Nah, he's still fat. I take it back. Rafael Furcal. It's not the uniform that makes him look fat. He's fat. Dontrell Willis. Carl Crawford. Hey, Scotty, rolling. Keep them doggies rolling. Rawhide. Well, there you go. I'm demonetized again 2 days in a row. Chipper Jones. That means I won't get my $4 this month. Maybe $4. Yeah, Maglio Ordonez. Roy Oswalt. Yeah, Kevin Brown. Downtown Kevin Brown. Yeah, of course. Yes. Christian Guzman. Oh, Kazushi Ishii. Okay. Kazi Ishii. Wait, Larry Walker again? Didn't we just have a Larry Walker? Are these guys out of order? How dare they be out of order? Larry Walker, Texas Ranger. I could have sworn, yep, there he is. 2 more Larry Walkers. They're for the Texas Rangers. Miguel Tejada. We've got Manny Ramirez. Just Manny being Manny, right? Mike Lowell. Scott Pasednik. Carlos Delgado. The Gato Delgado. Jose Vidro. Brad Radke. Raphael. I did not take any of those drugs. Palmero. Jason Schmidt. It wasn't me. It was the other guy. It looks like me. Sheffield wants to sell you a boat or a fishing charter or something. He's peddling something down there in Florida. Barry Zito. Oh, let's see. Tommy Glavine. Yes, of course. Come on in, Tom. How about some Jimmy Edmonds? I do throw in some Jimmy Edmonds from time to time. Andrew Jones. My nemesis is back. Pedro. Bloody Sock Man himself, Kurt Schilling, Phil Nevin, Nomas Garcia-Para. This guy looks scary as hell. Vincente Padilla. Jesus Christ, man. Look at that. Look on that face. He looks like a mass murderer if I've ever seen one. Sean Green. Bagwell with the fancy goatee going on there. Hideo Nomo doing his best Andy Pettit impression. Only works for Andy. Sorry, Hideo. Fred McGriff, the crime dog in L.A. A lot of crime going down there. Morris. Jerome Williams. Okay, see ya, Jerome. Jerome B. Orlando Cabrera. Timmy Hudson. Mike Sweeney. Rich Aurelia. Oh, Michael Piazza looking stanky. Getting a stanky face on. He's putting a stank face on. Like, dude, did you cut the cheese or what? Ooh, I got a text message from someone. Edgar Renteria, Avi Lopez. Nobody I know because it would have come up with their name or something. So, yeah, someone peddling their wares. Someone wanting to sell me a bridge in Brooklyn. Jamie Moya looking old as hell in that picture. What's that you say? He is old as hell. Okay, I'm not arguing. How about some Delman Young in a box? Why is he in a box? It's short prints maybe, 5 of 8, parallel subset or something. I don't know. Inserts? I don't know. Let's get him out. Let's shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey. That guy looks pissed too. Felix Pie. Probably because he squandered all his good years in the minors. But that's 5 of 8, 3 of 8, and 1 of 8. So there's an 8-card subset or parallel, whatever. So there we go. Well, there we go. Now, we're back with the old man, Jamie Moyer again. Now we got I don't know, Jose Reyes split image card. Jose Reyes again. Let's see, who are this? Royals. Zach Greinke. Look how young he is. What is he, like 13 in that picture? Come on, Zach. Can he go around these little league fields and grab these kids up? Come on. Stop it. Gavin Floyd. Who's we got a couple different Indians here. Who's this guy? Jeremy Guthrie and Victor Martinez. Victor Martinez. Rich Harden. Joe Mauer. Yeah, I found his brother's card. Jake, I believe it was yesterday too. Why are these text messages flying in here? What the hell? Hell's bells, Humana. Yeah, I don't care. I don't get sick with the flu. Sorry. See ya. Sorry, Humana. Humana. My mom never called me back. What the heck? Called her this morning. All right, whatever. Someone's outside messing with my mail or something. All right, who's this guy? Khalil Green. That looks like Willie Mays. Well, he's not a rookie here. Oh, look. Wait, what? Wait. So we got Willie and a Willie. This guy's got 2 Willies. What the hell's going on? You can't have 2 Willies. You're not a shark. But there it is. There's the Willies. You've seen it here. 2 Willies. And he says, "Ball 4, Willie." And what's the lady say in the stadiums, in the audience, in the crowd? She says, "Walk proud, Willie, walk proud." Well, why is he walking? Because he got 4 balls. Walk proud, Willie, walk proud. Phil Rizzuto. And there's Phil. Look at that, Phil. Looky. Through the knothole gang, I guess. And there he is again. Philip Rizzuto. And he's got 4 cards, but 3 images. 4 images, actually. Yeah. All right. Good call, Phil. But we're not done. We are not done. Khalil Green, see you later. And there's the Scooter, and then we got Al Kaline, who I believe one of his claims to fame, obviously, was very good, but he was the youngest to ever win a batting title, I believe. That's one of his early claims to fame. Then we got Spawning, old Warren Spahn, the old Spawnster. Yes. Going upstream, we're going to spawn. Yeah, that's what he did. He went to spawning. All right, that's cool. Warren Spawns. Very nice. Very nice. Who's this guy? Oh, Jimmy Pearsall. The guy had a 40-year career in the major leagues, by the way, as a player, coach, and announcer. And I read a quote from him that he said that going crazy was the best thing that ever happened to him because it extended his time in the major leagues as far as a coach and an announcer. Yeah, that was his claim to fame too, by the way. Louis Aparicio. There we go. White Sox, Luis Aparicio. Very nice. Well, these are cool cards, relatively speaking, I guess. Louis Aparicio. Got a lot of them. Got a lot of his card, though. They're still coming. Holy cow. What, do you got rabbits over here? We're mating? Dang. That's a lot of Louis. All right, we've got the chairman of the board himself, Mr. Whitey Ford. Yes, sir. Love that glove, too. Yes. Yes, I love that glove. I got a Mantle model glove just like that. You want to see it? Look at this right here. Very similar. It's not the dark leather, though. It's not dark leather. It's blonde, let's say. It's not the brunette leather. Hold the phone. It just happens to be right here. And so there it is. This is the Mickey right there. It says Mickey Mantle model. If I can pop it down there for you. Mickey Mantle model. Now it's for the wrong hand for me, and it's a kid's glove. It's a kid glove. You know, a kid signed it though. Johnny, whatever. Johnny Snotnose signed it right there. It's John John and Fredericks, I believe it is. Fredericks. Look at that. I almost deciphered that. That's when they taught kids cursive, though. So good for him. Good for you, Johnny. But yeah, I mean the leather's starting to dry out, but I just picked it up because it's a Mantle model. Now we know Mantle never used this glove. I'm not saying that. Hell no. But since we're talking about gloves, and we may come across one yet, but I'm gonna head that one off right now. How about a Ted Williams model glove, right? Signature model. Teddy, this is an adult glove here. This is an adult glove. But it's a wrong hander. It's a wrong hander for me, but it's an adult glove. I can get my hand in there, but it's a wrong hander. Let's see. Streamlined fingers, heavy duty lock stitched, adjustable strap, wrist strap. Okay. And whoever V6 is or VG, very good. It's even got, look at this, even got the Ted Williams label there. So it's a Sears and Roebuck model. So yeah, made in Japan though, but padded wrist protector. Look at that. Oh, and it's got poly reinforced thumb. Yeah, you don't want to snap that baby. That'll hurt like hell. It's got hinged pad. It's got some serial number here, 1678. And what is in the pocket? Well, it's a Pro model logo in the pocket. Hard to see it, but it's there. And then this, someone tied it together with some kind of string because, you know, the leather broke, but kids being kids, you know, they improvise, they adapt, and they overcome. They're like little Marines, you know. Some of them grow up to be Marines. So, yeah, that's when kids were raised right. And then I picked this baby up. It's a 3-fingered first baseman's mitt. I love it. And it's the right hand for me, so maybe one day I can get this thing fixed up. It's the Wilson Trapper, made in USA. A Trapper model by Wilson. It's got an A2682 is the model number. Place all fingers in this section with smallest third fingers through adjustable loops. Okay, so yeah, I guess you just go like this. Frankly, I put the three fingers down in here. My index finger goes here. My thumb is in there. Yeah. Kaboom. It's a small glove. I don't know how old it is, but it looks old, and I thought it was old. That's why I picked it up for like $5. It's all worn out, but I don't know. If that got over oiled. All right, message from humanity. Yeah, we got that. Okay. All right. So we're going on. Let's move on. We got chairman of the boards where we left off. There's Whitey. Oh, well, we didn't have many Whiteys. We're off to Killebrew. Harmon Killebrew. There he is. Don't look too happy there. He looks kind of sad, but cheer up, Harmon. You did good. You made your daddy proud. All right, that's Harmon Killebrews. Now we're up to Duke Snyder, the Duke of Flatbush. That's it for Duke, but we got Bob Clemente next, or Roberto, as he preferred to be called. Not Bob. He hated being called Bob. So I heard. I don't have first-hand knowledge of this. I just heard that. Don't call me Bobby. Please don't call me Bob. All right, Felix Pye with the stink eye. Yep, that's the guy. Matt Diaz. All right, Lou Ford. Lincoln Mercury. Matt Hensley. Danny Garcia. Greg Acundo, whatever. Kelly Snopek. Bubba Nelson. Hey, Bubba. Hey, Forrest. Todd Wellmeyer. Well, what do you know? Meyer. Dustin Mosley. Ryan Sheely. Sorry. It could have been Pat. Jeremy Bonderman. Dustin Brown. That's like the only name I recognize is Bonderman. Dustin Brown. Hammock. Stephen Rudolph. The Red-Nosed Reindeer. Andy Cisco. Matt Cata. Hey, it's Robinson Cano. There's a name I recognize. Robbie Cano. Nice. Arnie Munoz. Ozzy Chavez. Bo Kemp. Aquilino Lopez. Tim Olson. Will Ledzima. Josh Willingham. David Cash Money. Oscar Villarreal or whatever. Dan Herron. Okay, there's a name that made it. Matt Morton. Clay Hensley. Tyler Johnson. He said Johnson. Tyler Martin. All right, the Tyler train's in town, I guess. All aboard. Tyler train's out here. JD Durbin. Shane Victorino, the Flying Hawaiian. Travis Ishikawa. Okay. Travis. How about Eric Staller? Hey, here's a little Dustin McGowan shiny card. That's a foil card. What's it doing here? We'll put it there for now. Oh, it's matching up with his base. How about Prentice Redmond or Matt DeMarco? Oh, Matt DeMarco. I can't make fun of Matt. Matt actually lives in town here. Matt DeMarco. Not last year, the year before. My granddaughters played on the team with his daughter. Matt DeMarco. Let's see. Where was he born? Does it say? 6 foot, 172 bats. Bats left, throws right. Born January 24th, 1980. A slightly built infielder, Matt has made a slow but steady climb up the Marlins ladder. Drafted in the 11th round in 1998. He has toiled in the Gulf Coast League, Rookie League, Midwest League, A-ball, and Florida State League, High A, for Juniper, Florida State League, and in 2003, DeMarco played second base, third base, and shortstop. Doing everything he could to get there. Just there was no openings. Matt DeMarco. Yeah, I can't make fun of Matt. I'm not going to make fun of Matt. He's an okay guy. He's an okay dude. Louis Palmisano. That's Italian. Hey, Louis. Hey, Lou, come over here. Let me ask you a question. Eric Reed. Ferdinand Tejeda, whatever. Ferndon. Michael Garcia Parra. Nomar's brother, little brother, I'm assuming. Looks kind of like his brother, though. Looks like a Garcia Parra. Brandon Florence. Trent Olchin, whatever. Mike New. Some of these names, that's not even worth it. Brandon Wood. What would Brandon do? I don't know. What would Brandon? Brandon Wood. Billy Hogan, hero. Ryan Harvey. Paul Harvey. Good day. Wes Littleton. Littleton. Xavier Paul. Sean Rodriguez. Josh Rainwater. Okay, that's Native American name, dude. No, I'm sorry. You weren't born on the reservation. I'm sorry. Josh Rainwater. That's my Native American name. Yeah. I'm a Rainwater. Ricky Weeks. Scott Beerer. Like he hiccuped like I did in the middle of saying it. Aaron Hill. Jonathan Fulton. Todd Jennings. Jordan Pratt. Matt Lorenzo. Mike Wagner. Stop me when you hear a name that you guys heard before because... Okay, hold on. Hello? Okay. Okay. All right, I'll be up. Bye. I'll be back, guys. The dog needs to be put out. I'll be right back. Feast your eyes on these thickies. Look at them thick boys. Look how thick those suckers are. That's like, this isn't cardboard. These are actually made out of wood. Those are wood there. They just chip the bark off. Squirted ink on the bark. Well, no. Bro, come, hurry up, let's go. Come. Come on. Yeah. Bruno, let the cat alone. Come on, dude, let's go. Come on, grab somebody. Alrighty then. Dog's out. Doing his potty business. Doing his best potty. Okay. Where were we? Oh yeah. The wife. Go here. We go here. I want to message you. I don't want to call you. Dang it. All right, let's go. Stop it. Messages. Where's, oh, there she is. Man, it's fun. Stop it. All right, now we're back. All right, let's go. Dog can stay outside for a little bit. It's not bad out. All right, so we've got a nice Todd Helton. We'll put Todd there. How about a Edgar Martinez? Man, that's so thick. And that's what she said last night, too. All right, Corey Patterson. Hey, Corey. Jose Guillaume. Steve Finley. Two Bigios. Wow, that's a thickie there. Woo. Johnny Damon, Robert Fick, Orlando Hudson, Edgardo Alfonso, Melvin Mortar, Randy the Wolfman Jack, Roberto Alomar, Johnny Allrood, Adam Dunn, Raul Ibanez, Kenny Lofton, Vladdy Daddy ×2, Ray Durham Bulls, and Mark Teixeira. Thicky, and they're black bordered too. They're not numbered on the back, but this thing here was not numbered either. This foil. Frank Catalanado again. Frankie Thomas. There you go. The Big Hurt. Jose Cruz Jr., Mark Burley, Eric Hinsky, Lance Berkman ×2, Christian Guzman, Scott Posadnik, Carlos Delgado, my nemesis, Pedro Martinez, Sean Green ×2, stinky-faced Piazza again, Edgar Renteria, Avi Lopez, Jose Reyes again, Jimmy Pearsall, thick boy, not numbered, but still. Taking down the thick boys. Aparicio, yep. Killebrew, yep. Matt Diaz, Jeremy Griffiths, Henry Ramirez, Ryan Sheely, Stephen Randolph, flip it. Ben Francisco, the San Francisco Treat. Arnie Munoz, Ozzie Chavez, Bo Kemp, Tim Olson. All right, we're getting there. J.D. Durbin, Dustin McGowan, Prentice Redmond, Willie Iyer, Michael Garcia Barra, Michael Hinckley, Brandon Florence, Chad Billingsley again, Josh Anderson, Wes Littleton, Jonathan Fulton, Todd Jennings, Tom Gorzalani, Mike Wagonar, and that's it. No numbers on the back. But now we're moving into another stanky top loader. That's our third stanky top loader too. We've got some foil cards that are regular, not they're thin. We got a David Martinez, not numbered either. Martinez, Kevin Correa, Brandon Webb, Matt Diaz, Lou Ford, Jeremy Griffiths, Danny Garcia, Greg Aquino, again, Aquino, Felix Sanchez. Oh, what's the base Sanchez doing in here? Golly, it's going up the whole count now, Mr. Sanchez. I'm going to throw you right there. All right, we got Kelly Schnopak, Bubba Nelson. Hey, Bubba. Hey, Forrest. Mike O'Keefe, Todd Wellemeyer, Dustin Mosley, Eric Crozier, Ryan Sheely again. Jeremy Bonderman. Bo Hart. Dustin Brown. Rob Hammock. Jorge Padilla, I guess. Stephen Randolph again. Andy Cisco. Matt Cata. Ben Francisco. Arnie Munoz. Ozzy Chavez. Bo Kemp. Travis Wong. Just Travis. Brian McCann. Aquilino Lopez ×3. Bobby Basham. Tim Olson. Nathan Panther. Panther, Panther, I guess. Josh Wellingham. David Cash Money in your pocket. Oscar Valerio. Dan Heron. Michael Hernandez. Clay Hensley. Tyler Johnson. Tyler Martin. There's that Tyler trend again. J.D. Durbin. Shane Victorino, the Flying Hawaiian. Raja Davis. Chen Ming Wang. I'll keep you over here. Travis Igashiaoka, whatever. Eckenstaller again. Redmond. Haj Dure. Okay, Hodge. There's Matt DeMarco. I'm not going to pick on Matt. We'll put Matt here. Why not? Luis Palmisano again. Hey, Luigi Palmisano. All right. Where's Palmisano from? Is he a Pennsylvania boy? Doesn't say. It doesn't say where they were born. You can't go by where they played because they play with Eric Reed, Willie Iyer, Michael Hinckley, Brandon Wood, Young. Hold on. Call Michelle Wilgus. I hear her calling or saying something. No, we'll wait. She's in the bathroom. Apparently, finger it out in a minute. All right. Brian McFall. Billy Hogan's Heroes. Nate Spears. Meat Market. Wes Littleton. Brian Finch. Josh Rainwater. That Native American name again pops up. Brian Schneider. Eric Duncan. Ricky Weeks. Scott Beer. Aaron Hill. Jonathan Fulton. Todd Jennings. Guzlani. Yeah, were you calling me? I just I texted to you then. Oh, great. Well, he's outside going nuts. You know he don't want to be outside alone. He's such a scaredy puppy. All right. Love you. Bye. Stupid dog. All right. Gerard Saltalamakia. Name sounds familiar. And Mike Wagner. Like his dad or uncle or someone's a coach somewhere. That name just sounds familiar. Or maybe he's the coach now. I don't know. This was 2003. All right. So that's that box. We did pull some keepers out of it, I guess. But that's it for that box. Any questions or comments on that before we go into the next one? Oh, let's see. Where did my lid go for you? Well, I know you had a lid. All my boxes have the lids. Jeez Louise. I don't. Oh, there you are. Because I put cards in you. That's why. Oh, my goodness. I'm a goof. There we go. Such a goof. There we go. Stop being a goof. Stop it. Just stop it. There we go. There we go. That's all those. All right. Over here, and then I'll rebox them another time. All right. Let's grab another one, shall we? We shall. Let's see what this one says. It says 2005 Topps Chrome. Okay. Let's see what it says. Got these very cheap checklists that will be hard to get PSA 10s on them when you send them in to get graded. All right, we have, oh my goodness, some of the checkers are just jammed in there. All right, we've got Oz again. You know what? We're going to get a box. We're going to raise this up so you guys can see the cards a little bit better than just like not at all. Let's get these guys out of here. Let's grab another box, throw it under there, and see how it goes. Or two boxes, I don't know. Let's see how's this one looking. You're still kind of far away. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Box under there. All right, we've got two boxes there. I missed the third box. Whoops. There we go. Now you guys will be able to see the card from not like from the moon. All right, so Randy Johnson, what number are you? 254. Okay, so let's just assume that this is the low side. 55. Okay, whatever. So we got Gian Bonderman. Told you I heard that name before. Huff. And I'll puff. And I'll blow your house down. Estrada. Rodriguez. Washburn. Hey, we got Sammy Sosa's in the house. Hold on, we got to move this over here so we can start piling the cards in there. We got Sammy Sosa. There's the Randy Wolf guy again. We saw him before. Randy Wolf. Yes, sir. Jason Bay, whatever the hell his name is. Tommy Glavine running the bases like a demon. Michael Tucker, Giles. Some guy named Tracy. Spencer Tracy? No. Chad Tracy. He's such a Chad. All right. Edmonds going all out. Schmaltzy. Times 4 on that Schmaltz card. Very nice. Halladay. Roy Halladay. Blaylock. Walker. Not the Texas Ranger one. Just Walker. Hampton. Bellhorn. Tome, if you want to be technical. Takatsu. I don't know. Takatsu. Okay, whatever. Garut. Castilla. Vinny Castilla. Oh, well, here you go. Castillo. Irod. Pointing, calling his shot from second base. Biggio, tracking down the infield fly. Randa, the Panda. Posednik. Cliff Floyd. Levon Hernandez. Burns. Chan-Ho Park. Yes, Mr. Park. Sean Estes. David Bell. How about Devon? Lance Berkman, Mora. We got Big Poppy, David Ortiz. We got Andrew Jones there. Not Adam Jones. Sean Figgins. Some guy named Graves and Wilson. And there's a Bonderman and a Mensch. What a Mensch. Catalanado. And Flash Gordon in a Yankees uniform. We got Hattiesburg. Oh, we got Pujols pointing up and thanking God for the gifts that he was bestowed with. Molina's, that is Benji and Jose Molina, maybe? Jose, man, I guessed it right. You're the one going into the Hall of Fame. Bonderman again, Gibson, Kim. Mr. Kim. Borowski. Okay. Garuzalonic. Burley again. Wilson. Belliard. Sanders. Reggie. There's Thome again, or Tome. Sanders. Reading Railroad. Thank you very much. Hafner, and Trashel. Steve Trashel. I bet some John Valentin, or make a Dookie in the sheets. I don't know. There's Mo Rivera ×3. I like it. El Duque Hernandez. Raul Ibanez. Mike Matheny. What's his name? Wells. Vernon. Yeah, that's the guy. Vernon. Isringhausen. Guillen. Batista. Giles. Javi Lopez. Miller. Farnsworth. Pavano. Furcal, and Furcal, pointing up to God and giving thanks and praise. In the meantime, we got some upside down cards here. Let's flip them. Oh, look, another checklist. Another checky list. List of checks. Let me go check what's outside. I heard someone dropping off a package or something. Be right by it. Back. That's something for my son, not for me. All right, we are back. All right, we left off with Iturus, whatever. Is his name Caesar? Yes, it is. Matsui, but not Hideki. It's Kazu Matsui. Jason Schmitty was a Vidro. Al Leiter. Vasquez. Javier Vasquez. Durazo. Flip. It's like I'm doing Upper Deck. Spezio. Shields. Edgardo Alfonso. Tejada. Cordero. Myers. Bloody Sock guy is here. All right, Mr. Bloody Sock in Boston, yeah. Some guy named Kata. Bartolo Colon Lopez. There's Big Hurt, Frank Thomas, and Jimmy Roro right behind him. So there's a Big Hurt and Roro. There's the backs. In case you want to see the backs. Some people do. Some people don't. All right. Barry Zito. Another shitty checklist. Zito. Hideo Nomo. Wilkerson. Dunn. Lee. Creedy. Robertson. Thompson. Sweeney. Jelly Beanie. Wells. It's Eric Gagne. Whatever. Sanchez. Boone. Loretta. Some Miggy action. There's Miguel Cabrera. Everett. Blake. Higginson. Cargo. No, Ego. Alex Gonzalez. Jeff Kent ×2. And some guy named Gruel. Like drool. We've got a message. Text message from who's this now? Somebody wanting to sell me a house. Oh, yeah, here we go. Now they want to just give me free money that's not free. Thank you. Sean Green, some guy named Hall and Oates. Rivera, Crisp Coco. How about some Eric Chavez? Lieberman. Vladdy Daddy. Cintron. Matos. Maddox. Renteria. Friel. Lawton. Pryor. And Beckett. All right, let's look at some of these cards. So we got the Gregory Maddox. Yeah. We got the Vladdy Daddy. We got the Chavez guy. Sean Green. Jeff Kent. Here's a Miggy Cabrera. Very nice. Does have a little mark, so it's not nowhere near a PSA 10. That's a lot better. Not centered though. Hideo Nomo, better centered, but we're gonna do it. Stand there in wonderful mounds and watch a pro at work. Okay, well it barely. Okay, it fits. Oh, it fit, and then it just blew everything apart. So yeah. Try it again. There we go. There it goes. All right. So Miggy is a 7 and like a 8.5. Call it 9. No, I'm calling it 8. 7 and an 8. Left to right, top to bottom is a 9, and top and the bottom is an 8. Yeah, just off center. Sorry. No PSA 10 for you. That's what happens when you're not pack pulled, pal. If you're a freshly spawned pack pulled card, we'd be in like Errol Flynn. But since you're not, we're just going. We will sleeve you up though. We will conserve you from here on out. But yeah, you're dead to me. Sorry. All right. Some guy named Harvey Weinstein, Baroa, Encarnacion, Helms, Radke, Nevin, Cameroon, Crosby, Lieberthal, Makowiak. Yeah, okay. Burrows, JT Snow, Canerco. I mean, how much does Canerco have here? Only 170 at this point by 2005 into 2004. So Gonzalez, Lackey, Perez, Roberts, Mueller, Lee, No, I'm not stuttering. Patterson. Yeah, it's a record. All right, record skipping. Give it a bump quick. Boom. There we go. Casey. No. Mr. Cliff Lee, though. That's a good one. Jennings, Young. Uribe. Check that man's birth date, will you? Pettit, and forget it. We got a Juan Gonzalez. Juan Gon. Looper. Ford. Mulder. Khalil Green. Gold Cup, by the way. Pisnarski, Worrell, and Taguchi. Man. Don't you know? How about Zambrano? Hoffman. He's Hoffman. No, it's Hoffman. Cruz Jr. Barrett. Carpenter. If I were Carpenter. And we get demonetized again. Young. Hall and Oates again. Williams. Denonfria. Okay, whatever. Fenster, baby. No. Cuseda. Okay, I did my best on that one. Sorry, guys. Just don't got it. Don't know. All right, we're almost done with this row finally. We got Lindstrom. He's not a hockey player. Goleski. Marshall. Doches. Robinson. That's that row. We ended that row with Trevor Hoffman. The Hoffman. All right, starting out this row, we've got big unit, Randy Johnson. Thomas. Who's this Thomas guy? He looks too happy. Who is he? Charles Thomas. Yeah, I remember him. Not really. Sorry, Chuck. Rafael Palmeiro. Gotcha. Garcia. Ordonez. Maglio. Harang. Cao. I don't know. Sounds Korean. JP. Some guy named Anderson. Okay. Toddy Helton. Skelton. Cordero times 4. Benson. Hurst. Halsey. Jermaine Dye in your eye. Eaton. So you can't eat no more. Dontrell Willis. Upton like BJ. And we got an Ichiro who's calling himself safe at home with that beautiful slide. Clyde. Ichiro's probably the only guy who, in recent times that can call himself safe at home and get away with it. All right, let's save Ichiro. There we go, Ichiro. You're good. All right, Lion. A guy named Green. Jerry Harrison Jr. Mike Lowell, Omar Vizquel, Pena, Moeller, not Mueller, Mays, not Willie though, Sledgehammer, Hidgaldo. This one's way out of registration. Dushier, Milton Hernandez. And there's that Panera Bread guy. Halalama, whatever. Gary Matthews Jr. There's a Carlos Delgado. Hold on, let me make room here. All right, there's the Delgado. Carlos Delgado. El Gato. All right, we got Kochman, Aquino. And then they Sticko, the El Sticko. There we go. Aquino. Hawkins. Not Stephen Hawkins. Hawkins. Contreras. Hey, there's Junior times 3. And CC Sabathie. Inge Buck. Choi. Two Choys and put one Choi there. Capuano. Crane, Jenkins. Oh, Mr. Piazza man, the car dealership guy. Jorge Posada. Nick Swisher. All right. Millwood, Gonzalez, Jake Peavy. Hermanson, Reed. Soriano, Eckstein. Frankenstein with the Ecksteins here, 4 of them. Hildenbrand. Ortiz. Russ Ortiz. Ainsworth. Cabrera. Orlando. Carlos Silva. Phelps. Mora De Jesus times 5. Lima, Peru. Yep. Guzman. Johnson. Nick has a Johnson in his last name. Zambrano. Barras, whatever. Cards are a little ticky-tacky, I say. Miller. Utley. Chase. 2 Utleys. More. Not less. More. Madrich. Not Maverick. R.A. Dickey. Casimir. Womack. The Tony Womack. Loiza times 4. Ioka. Ortiz again. Sexton. Drew. JD. Not Steven. We got Barry Bonds. Ramirez. Aramis. And Jeremy Burnitz. And Davis and Joe Mauer. Twins. He is a twin. So how ironic, he played for the Twins. And he's a twin. Some guy named Chavez, Edney Chavez, Michaels, Wilson, I'm sorry, Durham Bulls, Supan, Bush, Oswald, Glaus, Carlos Glaus, no, it's Troy Glaus, Chippa or Larry, Cabrera, Garland, Kearns, Mills, Infante, LaDuca, Ensberg, times 4, Graffinino, Bradley, Allen, and Ginter. This is the Ginter part. We're missing Allen. Is Allen behind it? Nope, it's Ginter and Ginter. Morneau or less. RMS Jr. Kevin Brown. How about a Marco Scutero? Hudson. The Hudson Hornet. There he is. Burrell. How about Brazelton? It's got an R in there. All right. Hagashiwa, whatever. Hagashiwa, whatever. You guys see the name, just like I do. Dotel, Octavio Dotel, survived the building collapse. Cirillo, Koldire, Spivey, Grinky, Shelton, Urbina, Betancourt. A guy named Harris laying down a bunt. Folk, Big B, or Little B, or just B. And Birdman. Up a little bit. There we go. All right, we got Percival. Troy Percival, right? Clement. Wagner. Brian Wagner, right? Ryan Wagner. Times 3. Francis looks like a 12-year-old warming up right before his little league game. Look at that kid. When was this kid born? Doesn't even give anything. Oh, here it is. Yeah. 6'5". Well, that's a big 12-year-old. 200 pounds. Throws left, bats left. Drafted Rockies #1, June of 2002. Acquired by a draft. Born in January 8th, 1981. Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. And Samashima, Washington's where it is now. Whatever. Samashima. Co9. Floyd, the Gavin. Ishii. Santos. Jones, Jacques. Liddell, whatever. Castillo. Reuter. Kirk Reuter. Here's a Jolbert Cabrera. Ricky Leday. Still got that dirty Sanchez going all these years later. Still can't grow that mustache, can you, Ricky? Hendrickson. Knicks. 9 for Bolton. Frazor. Never heard of him either. Greg. Hey, Greg. How's it going? Right. Jared. Or wrong. Doesn't matter. Some guy named Jackson. Edwin Jackson. ×4. Action Jackson. Rowand. Tadano. Kazuhito Tadano. All right, we'll put him over there. Gonzalez. Luis Gonzalez. Burkett. Penny for your thoughts. Koski. This one's way out of registration. Look at that. Unit name there. Koski. You can't see it, but once you get it going, it's all messed up. Koski. Roland Koski. Ellis. Merca. Luna Olivo. ×5. Rodriguez. Ricardo Rodriguez. Hinsky. La Roche. Ryan. Finley. Steve Finley. Nathan. Another one that's way out of alignment. Vicente Padilla. Molina. Yes, is the one. Yadier Molina. That's the Molina that's going to the hall. Probably. I don't know. Some people think so. Teixeira. Escobar. Pablo Escobar. Draft picks of Bobby Livingston. Yorman Bazardo. Teixeira. Bazardo. And Hinsky again. That is that box of 2005 Topps Chromage. Questions or comments on that one before we move it on? Moving. Keep them dogged moving. Rawhide. Alrighty then. How about this one here? This says 94 Fleer Ultra. 94 Fleer Ultra. And I wrote that on there. So the sticker came off, and I guess I had to write on there what was on it. The sticker fell off. Got this 1994 sponge. It crunches when you squeeze it. It's a man-made sponge anyway. It's not real. It's not real. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I just put the lid back on this thing before. Ugh. Really? All right, here we go. We're to start on this one. Just throw these off to the side. All right. Upside down, I love it. So, yeah, they're not all here. This one's got a crease. Remember, we're just here hunting big names. The rest can, I don't know. There's Andre Dawson. Scott Fletcher. Get in there. Billy Hatcher. Jeff Russell. Aaron Seeley. Phil Leftwich, rated rookie card. Yeah, okay. Hey, Timbo Salmon. What the heck? We got a Timmy Salmon. We got a salmon sighting. Yep. We got salmon. What's the price tag on him? March of 96 was 60 cents. 2 years after they were produced. Still going strong at 60 cents. For Ray. Cora. Cecil Fielder. Chad Kruder. What a Chad. Mike Moore, Tony Phillips, Lou Whitaker. Hey, Lou. Kevin Apier, Heaney, Hyatt, Felix Jose Leand, Mike McFarland, Montgomery, Juan Bell, Cal Allred. We're not going to read all the names. Herbeck. We've got a Dave Winfield spotted. All right. Good, good. That was a quick run through the Yankees, wasn't it? Holy shit. Jay Buhner. Omar Vizquel. Kevin Brown. Mr. Joe Carter. Joe Carter was selling for 50 cents December of 94. Shortly after they came out, they were asking 50 cents for him. Crime Dog was 50 cents December of 94. Crime Dog, 50 cents December 94. Kevin Robertson rookie card. No price though. Jerry Spradlin. No price. There we go. October of 95, 40 cents for this Dante Bichette card. Okay, next. Joe Girardi. Raul Mondesi was $1.25 December of 94. They were asking for $1.25 for that Joe Bird. Moses Alou. Rondell White, December of 94, was they were asking 40 cents for him. How'd that work out for you? Danny Jackson, July of 05, 10 cents, and this baby could be yours. And some checklists. And with checklists, we're starting off with checklists. Oh, back to Orioles too. So what's this? This is card 301. Okay. There's Harold Baines in your ass. Jamie Buford throwing down a bunt. Ski. Like Devereaux. This Kirk Kravida rookie in March of 95 was 30 cents. Palmero, Raphael, Arthur Rhodes, Scholar, Sapo Glasses, the Arthur Smith, times 4. Greg Zahn, rookie, 25 cents, September of 95. Get over here. There we go. Alrighty. This will be probably our last box. I'm getting hungry and you gotta eat. You gotta feed the beast. Brian Anderson rookie. 75 cents back in March of 95. Oops, sorry, right there. March of 95, they went $0.75. How about Garrett Anderson rookie card? October of 95, they wanted 75 cents. Hey, there's some Bo Jackson, and that looks in really good shape. Very nice, Bo Jackson. What's up? James Baldwin rookie card, 50 cents. March of 95. They want 50 cents for that bad boy. Got some Rock Rains. Very nice. Timmy Raines. Carlos Baerga was 40 cents back in March of 95 as well. Looking for a nice 40 cents off of your dollar there. Jack Morris. Omar Vizquel. Eric Davis. Kurt Gibson. Ricky Green, rookie. Mickey Tettleton. More Tettletons. Then we go into some Alan Trammels. Boomer Wells. Vince Coleman. David Cone. Gary Gaetti. Tom Flash Gordon. How about some Wally Joyner act? There's a dead bug or what hanging off of there, but it's gone now. Brent Main in Action. Brian McRae. About a Michael Tucker rookie card. Bet they're asking like $1.50 for this one. All right, 25 cents. 25 cents for the Michael Tucker. Ricky Bonus. Tyrone Hill. Tyrone. Mark Kiefer. Lipstash. Kevin Seitzer. BJ Serhoff. Greg Vaughn. There's Turner Ward. Rico Suave pose in the dugout. Two bats leaning up like he's the coolest thing since sliced bread. Rick Aguilera's. Keith Gargazo rookie card. 15 cents. March of 95. They're asking 15 cents, please. The Troy Hawkins rookie card. 75 cents back in March of 95. Jimmy Abbott. Abbott and Costello. Who's on first? Matt Noakes action here. Luis Polonia. Bob Wickman. The Wicker Man. About Mark Aker. Let's see what they were looking for his butt. Back in the day, 20 cents. March of 95. Very nice. Or Fausto Cruz rookie card was 25 cents. Same date. Eckersley must have been free. Ricky Henderson must have been free. Steinbach. Billy Taylor. Todd Van Poppel. Got a little dinged corner there for the Van Poppel. Toddy. Randy Johnson was a whole 40 cents back then. 40 cents. Bargain, even at today's standards. Anthony Mahan was 15 cents back then. 15 cents. Edgar Martinez was free, of course. No price tags on them. But they all must have been free. Sure, Dan Wilson's you couldn't give away back then. How about a Duff Brumley. Old Duff was worth a quarter back then, just for his name alone. Old Duff. Will Clark, 40 cents. That's more like it. Steve Dreyer was a whopping 25 cents back then. Come on, man. David Justice was 40 cents back then. Okay. Dreyer, man, get out of here. You're all washed up, Dreyer. Carlos Delgado was worth 50 cents back then. Nice. 50 center there. Justice was 40 cents. Thank you very much. But some Javier Lopez was 30 cents back then. Javi. We got Kent Merker, Charlie O'Brien, Pendleton, Mike Stanton, Tony Tarasco, Tabasco sauce, Terrell Wade rookie. Oops, don't be flipping on me. Just get down there. Willie Banks, Sean Dunston, Mark Grace, Jose Guzman, Sammy Sosa. Very nice. Very nice. Sammy. Oh, Sammy. Sammy. Steve Traxel was worth 40 cents back then. Anthony Young. Eddie Zambrano, rookie. Brett Boone. Tom Browning. Some Dibble action. Barry Larkin. Taking out Barry Bonds. The Barrys. The meeting of the Barrys. Andres Galarraga, that big cat. Charlie Hayes. Hojo. Howard Johnson. Mr. Hojo. David Need. I don't know what he needs. Maybe he needs to find a new job. I don't know. Walter Weiss. Kurt Abbott and Costello. Matthias Carrillo was 15 cents. Matthias. Charlie Huff. And I'll puff. And we'll blow your house down. Benito. Some Biggios. But a Camonetti. Got some Draybacks here. Tony Eusebio. Steve Finley. Pete Harnish. Domingo Jean. One-time Yankee. Todd Jones for the Stones. James Mouton. The Futon. Roberto Pagantine. Shane Reynolds rep. Mitch Williams, the Wild Thing. You make my butt sting. How about some Tommy Candiotti. Or Delano on bunting again, Shields. Quick, everyone get a picture of him bunting. Earl Hershiser. Hirsch. Eric Karros. Let's grab a couple of those. Ramon Martinez. Henry Rodriguez. Rod Henderson. There's Pedro, my nemesis. Thank you very much. Mel Rojas. Larry Walker was a whole 40 cents back then. Very nice. Some Bobby Bonilla Acquisition. Kevin McReynolds. Bill Pulsifer. And a big stack of him, so someone gambled hard on this guy. What did they get? 50 cents. Back in July of 96, they were asking 50 cents for Bill Pulsifer cards. Saberhagen. Dropped them. David Segui. Pete Shulrick. Kelly Stinnett. Dave Telliger. Julio Vargas. Jose Vizcaino. Ricky Botalico. Mariano Duncan. Lenny Dykstra. Lenny Chewing Tobacco Dykstra. Phil Geisler. 30 cents. Never even heard of the guy. Yet they wanted 30 cents for his buttocks. Dougie Jones. Jeff Juden. Mike Thiebodeau. Tom Marsh. Bobby Munoz. Carlos Garcia. Alrighty then, last stack right here, and then we'll be done. We can pack it up, and I can go make me something to eat. Get something to eat quick. Carlos Garcia again. Amanda Merced. Will Pennyfeather. Some Zane Smiths. Andy Vance likes. Rick White. Luis Alicea. Brian Barber. Clint Davis. I've heard of you. Bernard Gilkey. As charged. Ray Lankford. Pagnazzi. Sutcliffe. Alan Watson. Dimitri Young. Derek Bell. Andy Bennis. Archie Sanfranco. Joey Hamilton. Gene Harris. Trevor Hoffman. He's a Hoffman. And the Hoffman was free. But the Tim Hires was 20 cents back in them days. Brian Johnson was a whole 15 cents. Pedro Martinez. Ray McDavid, rookie card. Phil Plantier. Bip Roberts. Dave Staten, rookie card. Todd Benzingar. John Burkett. Brian Hickerson. Willie McGee. Johnny Patterson. Mark Portugal. Kevin Rogers. Joe Roselli. Robbie Thompson. Oh, here we got some kind of 125th anniversary card, Fleer. Card 596. Then we got checklists to be dealing with. Need to get a drink and wet my whistle too. My mouth's getting dry and pasty and dry mouth. But that's it, guys. Hey, Dr. Mantis T-Boggin, what's up? I had SpaghettiOs. Yuck. SpaghettiOs. I love SpaghettiOs. I love SpaghettiOs. Whoops, with the grilled cheese. I'm gonna whip me up a sandwich, I think, when I get done here. What time is it? My son, oh yeah, he won't be home for another hour and a half. He's gonna pick up McDonald's on the way home, and we were going to have some Mackie Donald's because my wife hurt her foot and she has a hard time getting around. She thinks it's plantar fasciitis because it rears up every so often on her heel of her foot. So you would think it was heel spurs, but she's been checked and she has no heel spurs. Plantar fasciitis. But anyway, we just went through this box of 1994 Fleer Ultra, and it might have been close to a full set there. I don't know, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna go la-di-da through them, putting sets together. I'm gonna go la-di-da through them, pulling out the good cards, meaning the cards that I may consider selling on my eBay store, or I'm even so tempted to do a but not with these, do a whatnot. I have a ton of cards from the 70s, 72 on, even some 71s. I mean, got hundreds and even thousands of cards from the 70s. Even tens of thousands of cards from all of the 70s. If you're talking the whole decade, 70 on up to 79, I got 20 to 30,000 cards from that decade. And about 7,000 1972 tops in this room alone. So, here's what it is. We're just going to put these back because it's just going to stack easier over there and be less messy. But I will have to find a bigger box to get these in and get all the little boxes emptied out. All these little shoe boxes, they call them, 1800 count boxes. There we go. And that be them. And this be the checker lists. I'll try jamming them in there. There we go. Any questions or comments on that box by anybody? Again, we did get quite a few nice cards out of there. But I do need to take a break. Bathroom break. A munchy break. Okay. And I may be back later on, but I may not go on air. I may just do some off to the side on my own, because that's what I do. That's what I do. So, I'm going to move the camera here a little bit so y'all can see. All right. Again, quick recap. Sorry about the camera. So we've gone through all of those, right? All the way down. But we haven't gone through those there, the mailbox slots yet. Them right there. There's 14 of those with 12 800 count boxes per. So, we are currently going through these stacks right here, the little stacks right there. Those are the 1800 counters. The ones I've done are going on that dolly there to be reboxed and then stacked over there. Each one is now tagged with a little tag that I make up. Okay, Mr. Camera, help me out here. Help me, Oprah Winfrey. Help me. Come on, man. You're doing so good. Right there. Just right there. Come on. Help me, Oprah Winfrey. Help me. The wire's probably screwing up the focus. Anyhow, get the wire taken care of. Get some tape and tape it up. I don't know what else to do with it. Just tape it down, I guess, so it doesn't move as much. Or it doesn't hang down and get in the way. Let's do that. Let's just move it up higher. There we go. All right. Even though it's focused, not where I want it to be focused. On the glove. Not on my shirt. Definitely not upside down. Oh, I made this shirt, Justice for Diane. It's for my sister who was murdered back in 2023 because it took 2 years for the guy to get the trial and be convicted. But there it is. So, we'll move this box, put it on the dolly. We'll grab another box. We'll set it here. These boxes are beat all the crapola. And this has a bunch of stuff going on in here. These cards have been sitting around for a long time. Again, the gentleman that I got these off of passed away in 2009. and they were sitting for the longest time up until about, I don't know. I have to go back and look at my videos, but I probably bought them in 2023 sometime, summertime. So yeah, but I have the video out. What's this? This box says 1994 score traded. And it's all scribbled out, so who knows what's in here. It's got some traded in here. Yep, I have them in my, oh wait, love it when you find the hard plastiques. Okay, Will Clark on the back. Foil ones, foil versions. Okay. That'll be another box we can look through. Again, like I look through either off screen or whatever. Maybe I'll come back and I'll go back on. Who knows? I mean, I've got absolutely nothing cooking, nothing going on anymore, being I'm retired. I did go through some boxes today before going live. Show you what I did find, whoever's still out there. And we'll end it on that. So I have found an 1800 count box and had a bunch of these 92, 93, 93 it says, but I think it's from 92. Yeah, 92 Donruss, right? And the red box, which I do have somewhere, 92 Donruss red box. It's upstairs. Get them off of there. The 92 red box. Will not be there. So there you go. Has the Leaf, or has some promo cards or whatever in it. Preview cards. It says Leaf preview cards or whatever. But this is one of those previews. We'll focus on the number there. It says, by the number 11, it says, actually says preview. Because the number 11 card in this set is a different player. But anyway, there you go. That's it. And we're going to leave on that note. Where's my trash can? Oh, my trash can is under there. That's right. Under there. All right, guys, we're going to leave on that note. And that Will Clark image card, whatever, show there. There you go. And we will be back. Your sales slowed down the last two. Yes, it went down to like one card yesterday. Nothing today. Nothing Monday. So yeah, I don't know what happened. It just, things died again. So we'll see. I had a good weekend, sales wise, but like I said, I'm really now trying to get up the nerve to do. I got to get cards together. That's what I got to do. And I don't know how I got to advertise it or whatnot, doing whatnot with some cards from the 70s. Sold one today. Yep. And then that went out in the mail today. It was a Steve Furness, Steve Furness football card, Pittsburgh Steelers. From 76 or something like that, 1976 or 78, whatever year it was. Yep, sold it for like $2.25 or something like that. Yeah, $2, whatever. I don't think there's anything else sitting in the store waiting to go. Let's see. Go back to orders. There we go. Oh yeah, I have a Jim Tomei that needs to go out yet. That went that sold while I was live, so I didn't get that out in the mail. That'll go out tomorrow. Jim Tomei. Let's share my screen. How do we do that? Let's go here. I'll go back here. There's a way to do it. I just gotta practice it. It says share screen. As in settings, maybe. Booyakasha. Up layout, no. Guest, layouts, hotkeys, recording, special. Visual effects, general. Show, resolution, display, informative, shift. Oh, nope. Camera, mirror, advanced. Nope. No, no, no. Audio visual effects. Enhance the green screen. Nope, nope, nope. None of that. Sorry about that. Nope. Recording hotkey general. There's a way. There's a way. There's a way. You can do it. I just don't know how to do it. New layouts. That does. What's this say? I don't know. But there's a way to share your screen. I just forget how to do it. If you don't practice it all the time, I guess it's not going to happen. It'll be over in the media, assets, overlay, QR code, clips, blah, 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 yakety schmackety, backgrounds, sounds, backgrounds. No. Good way to do it. I've done it before, but yeah, don't know how to do it. Style, notepads, people, private chat, banners, and comments. Back to comments. Camera. 360 link, microphone. No, no, no. What's this? Oh, just click on the square. What's it say? There we go. Share screen. All right. So here's my eBay store, right? Share screen. There, your orders, and we'll go share. Booyah, Kasha. That's it. That's all I had. Sold for a whopping $2. Not even $2.25. $2. So if I get together a bunch of cards, say just 1972 Topps baseball, just put a bunch together and just do a $1 starting bid on 72 Topps baseball. You think it'll work? You think people will buy them? I don't know. Don't know, because advertisement is the biggest part of it. You know, getting your advertisements out. Now, how do I get back to where I was? X. There we go. So that's the question. How do I get more word out to people that I am going to have this and do it? Just do it. You know, I was like, I know I go live all the time, but it's having an auction and stuff like that. I know I used to do them on this channel a little bit years ago, but we'll see. We shall see. But I do have a lot of 72 Topps up there alone that I could run 100 of them and try to sell them. All right, everyone. I have to go to the bathroom. I have to make me a sandwich or something, waiting for my son to be home in like less than an hour and a half, and he's going to bring McDonald's, but I need a munchie now. So I'll be back or I won't be back. I don't know. I guess you'll get the notifications. I don't know what to tell you, everybody, but it is what it is. Let's change the camera back on to moi. To moi. There we go. You can look at my ugly mug for a little bit. And scratchy. It's time to shave again, I guess. It's getting a little itchy. We'll see you guys in the next one, all right? Boomslang signing out saying peace, y'all. See you in the next one. Later. And the stream.